Hey guys, SeaGnome here, going to be solo commentating this game. It's going to be Cheesegrater-Green Zerg at the, what is that, 7 o'clock up against Ranks as the blue Terran at the, let's call this 1:30. And this is, of course, on Xel'Naga Caverns. So, let's see, Ranks is part of the, I just looked this up. Wait up, I'm going to Alt-Tab and, okay. So, Ranks is part of Team Gaea, and, yeah, his opponent Cheesegrater is part of... Oh, come on. I just looked at that. Where is this? Control F, G... Okay, the Dolphin Lords. Okay, yeah, makes a lot of sense. So, right now, I'm just going to try and remember this. Team Gaea isn't doing so hot. They're down 0-2, with Sai losing to Hai in the first game, and I think it was Dak losing to Zakaracox in game 2, so this is the third game for them, and they absolutely need to win this if they want to have a chance of winning this round. And, well, the way that the Reddit team worked is that you don't actually get eliminated from each, you know, if you lose all your games, if you go 0-3 in round 1, nothing really happens. You're just going to be down in, I guess, points for the final judge or whatever. I don't know, Viqua's the one organizing it, I'm just the one casting and recording. So both players are going to be sending out their scouts. And I have played with Ranks before. He was a 2v2 partner back in the beta for me. We played a few games, I think like 8 or 9 games or something, not too many. It looks like Cheesegrater actually couldn't do a gas deal. I am kind of familiar with Cheesegrater. He's pretty solid. I say this all the time, but I really don't remember his specific strategy. And that's probably because he doesn't really have one. But, yeah, I just remember him being a pretty solid player. He's going to go for a pretty early hatch over here. Looks like that was down. Let's see, it's about... Yeah, it was down before the pool, and I assume that was a 15 hatch, 15 pool, and then technically 15 gas. He's actually not getting any gas right now, so we might not be seeing those speedlings early on. We might be seeing that later on, but... Perhaps we're going to be seeing, I'm saying the word seeing way too much, by the way. Roaches are certainly a possibility. He should still be grabbing a gas pretty soon here. And, yeah, everything looks pretty normal on Ranks' side. He's actually not going to be walling off. That's kind of odd. I mean, particularly because he's his opponent is Zerg. I mean, obviously, if you have the opportunity to wall off against Zerg, there are a few times when you shouldn't. And now he's just wailing away at that extractor. Everything pretty normal. There we go, getting out those queens. And he is finally going to take a gas. Still pretty late. And looks like Cheesegrater will be sitting at those lings to take the towers. Get a good idea of what's going on. So, Xel'Naga Caverns, I'm not really a big fan of it as a Zerg player. It just seems really annoyingly open to me, and I have a lot of trouble dealing with that. For Cheesegrater, because I am, of course, well, yeah, I just said that I was a Zerg player, so I know the matchup a little bit better for Zerg. This is a really awkward map for Hydras, just because there's a pretty long distance to go, and yeah, it's not really too much better for mutas. They can bounce back and forth between the natural and the main, going for those different mineral lines. Looks like he took out a single lane. We might be seeing a early push over here. So this first Hellion, 4 Marines, and it might be supplemented by another Hellion later on. Nope, gonna go for that Tech Lab instead. But this is a pretty potent push, but no, Cheesegrater getting up these static defenses, these spine crawlers very early on, being super prepared for this. If Ranks decides to push in with this, he's going to get repulsed immediately. So, looks like Ranks will be continuing on. Let me just... There we go. It's kind of hard to get the Hellion. It's too fast. There we go. Whatever, I'll just manual control this, trying to do everything fancy. Nothing works out. And it looks like he did see all these spine crawlers, so he's going to be forced to back off. And just in case, Cheesegrater doing the very smart thing of blocking off that ramp, just in case. Looks like Ranks will be taking out the lings of the control towers, though, so he will be just taking control of those. Banshee now on the way. He's also getting Cloak. Do we have Lair Tech? We do not have Lair Tech, which is very problematic. He is going for those roaches. He did get those gases a little bit late. Now he's going to grab, well, fully saturated, that second one. But no Lair Tech means that Banshees, of course, are going to be very, very problematic. There's already one out. There's a second one going to be on the way. Okay, Lair Tech has just started. How long does this take? About 80 in-game seconds. And, well, yeah, he's going to have a bit of time. It depends how fast those Banshees actually get there, or start moving. Looks like Rex is going to look to take his own expansion pretty soon. And he has, wow, a pretty heavy Marine force over here. And is switching over the more normal tanks over the Tellians. So one thing to note, even though he has this, well, he will have this lair in time, probably, he's still going to need to get an Overseer, and a lot of players do forget about that, so this certainly will be a problem if he tries to do, well, just forgets about that. Baneling Nest also on the way. He really needs to get these scouted. Are they on the single path? Let's take a look at... Oh, right, he controls the control tower. Never mind, doesn't matter if he goes across this line of sight, because it's his. Okay, Lair is done. No Overseers morphing. Gonna be a bit of trouble. He's gonna see this now, and I do hope that he starts morphing those Overseers immediately. This Queen definitely not long for life. He is getting up a Spire now. The Baneling Nest is finished, and is getting some centrifugal hooks. Also getting that Hydra Tech, but he absolutely needs to get an Overseer. There we go. We do have one on the way now. There it is, but where's the A? He really can't build any A. He's getting that Spire. The Hydra Den should be almost done at this point. Still about 10 seconds left. But these Banshees just being absolute heroes. Going to be able to snipe the Spire, no problem. We've already got... Ooh, nice job canceling that by Cheesegrater. But look at this. 11 kills total. Might be able... Well... they might get the spawning pool. I kind of did. I don't want to say I doubt it because they're just going to take it out and I'll look stupid. Second Queen on the way. Still getting tons of tender run kills though. Look at this. 8 kills and 8 kills. 16 kills total. 17 kills total. And they were going to be able to wipe out this Queen. No problem. Yeah. 17 kills, 18 kills. Hydra's finally out, and they will be able to take this out. No problem. Okay. But he has lost a lot of money over here. He's lost a lot of drones. Let's take a look at income. Yeah, significantly behind his opponent. Well, actually, not too bad. He's actually, yeah, he's just a little bit behind his opponent. A little surprisingly. And, okay, Rank's now looking to, wow, creating a bit of a block over here, getting that barracks down, creating a small line of depots, and getting that orbital command into position. Let's see, what have we got over here? Let's take a look at those units. So we've got 9 Zerglings, 8 Hydras, and a Roach, versus a Hellion, 2 Banshees, 2 Tanks, and 12 Marines. So Rank's just turtling up over here, just going to try and defend as best possible. Changeling actually going to walk in here. Very nice job there, Cheesegrater. Should have no trouble just looking at everything. And this is pretty difficult to spot if you're not looking out for it. So he's going to see everything over here. Let's take a look at that production again. Yeah, things looking a bit more impressive here for Ranks. It looks like Cheesegrater just trying to recoup his losses right now. Next, smartly building a supply depot behind these reeds, or yeah, like tall grass. I don't know. Just to see if there's anything. Well, it's not really something you have to worry so much against Zerg. I mean, Protoss is really the one that you want to look out for. That Spire going up again. So let's see. This game brought to you by the Internet Movie Firearms Database, imfdb.org, the online resource for a whole bunch of, well, I guess researching your weapons that appeared in most movies or shows or anime or games. Not StarCraft or Warcraft, they only deal in fictional guns apparently, or sorry, non-fictional guns apparently, so no luck there, but still. They are pretty comprehensive. Let's see. So looks like Ranks is really just going for this tank heavy build. He's not really supplementing this too well with the air. He is getting a Banshee and a Medvac out now. I'm not too familiar with this composition. It seems extremely vulnerable to air. He does have 12 Marines out, I think, so that shouldn't be much of a problem. Looks like Cheesegrater looking to take his third after killing those rocks, and we do have 9 meters on the way. So Cheesegrater's 9 meters are going to be able to do a lot of damage over here. Those Marines, yeah, they're going to be helpful, but 12 Marines against 9 meters, the 9 meters definitely have a pretty decent chance that the Marines don't stem in time, or they're caught in an awkward position. And those meters should be coming out. Yep, there we go, 9 meters out, and we've got another 2 on the way. Going to be very solid. Looks like Cheesegrater is going to take that third expansion now, and Ranks, yeah, he's in an okay position. I mean, this is obviously pretty vulnerable to meters. How many turrets? One at the main, one at the natural. Okay, so the turrets have pretty decent coverage. There's a bit of a gap over here where the meters can do a bit of damage, and over here, I guess, looks like a changeling died. Yeah. So how many meters do we have? We've got, what is that, 11 meters. And a small Hydra Force, small Link Force, decent Link Force. Looks like he's going to move out with everything. I'm not sure if I agree with this. Okay, taking out the rocks. Okay, that's much more logical. Looks like he's getting that bathing speed and the armor for the mutas. There we go. So he will be able to take that gold when he needs to. What have we got on Rank Society? He's gonna move out. This is a kind of odd composition. This team is really unbalanced in my opinion. He's got a little bit of anti-air, but that's it. This is his only anti-air. These, what, 11 Marines? Everything else, yeah, he's got a large number of tanks. He's got a solid solid Marauder force. He's even got a few Banshees over here, and a Changeling will be able to see all of this. Actually, 2 Changelings. Interesting. And he actually sniped his own unit right there, I think. Yeah, there we go. Now taking care of those Changelings. So we do have more meters on the way, and whoa, look at all these Banelings. 12 Banelings on the works for Cheesegrater, and those Banelings will be decent. They'll be able to take out those Marines, which are really the big problem. A few Vikings now coming out now. Raven, questionable. I guess the point defense drone could be theoretically pretty useful, but I rarely see Ravens in TVZ.